Today we're gonna go over single leg movements. So the goal here is to find the discrepancy between your left and right side. And when you're ready, go ahead slowly coming up into a tabletop position. So hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. From here, we're gonna work on some fire hydrants, but we're not gonna do them all. We're just gonna do the peen on the fire hydrant one. So put all your weight into the right leg. Lift your left leg up like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. Yep. And then back down. We're gonna do that 5 times total. So back up, 1. Well, really that was 2. Down, up, 3. Hold it at the top for a little bit. This is warming us up. 4. For what we're gonna do later. And 5. Go ahead, slowly release back down into all 4s. Same thing on the other side, bringing that right leg up like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. 1. Good. 2, keep going. 3. Good, 2 more. 4. And last one. 5. Coming back down into that tabletop position. Good, from here, tuck your toes under, send your hips up to the ceiling, going into our first downward dog. So pressing one heel down to the ground, then the other. Noticing what this first downward dog feels like. It's always a little intense the first time. Making sure your ears are in between your arms, bending your knees as much as you need to make that happen. Beautiful. And when you're ready, go ahead, walk your feet forward, coming into a forward fold at the top of the mat. So we're just spending a little bit of time here opening up our hips in a couple of different ways. So in this forward fold, small bend your knees, as always, let your head hang. Maybe grab each elbow if it feels good to you, or you can do fingertips on the ground. And breathe. You can also add in some movements if it feels good. Beautiful. Good. And when you're ready, bend into your knees more. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, releasing out of any hold you might have had. At the top, big inhale, swoop your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, spread your fingers all the way down. Yes, beautiful. From here, I'm gonna face you for this one. We're gonna do kind of like what we did when we were kneeling. So we're gonna have a small bend in both of our knees. Put all your weight into your left leg. Take your right leg up like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. Feel that little pinch. Hold it. And back down slowly. You're gonna do that a total of 5 times. Take it back up, pause, hold, back down slowly. That was 2. Coming up. 3, and challenge yourself. If you feel like you're leaning all the way over to try to get that leg up, try not to lean at all. Try to stay as neutral as possible. Last one. And 5. Go ahead, switch sides. If it helps, you can put your hands in the prayer position in the front of your chest. Same thing on the other side, taking that left leg up. 1. Down slowly. You can have a small bend in your knee. 2. Don't lean over. 3. Good. 4. Yes, last one. 5. Slow release down. Haha, beautiful. Go ahead, bringing your hips back to the center. We're still facing the front of the mat. Put your hands on your hips a little bit and just give yourself a baby little back bend. Nothing crazy. I don't want you to feel this too much in your low back, but just releasing your hips in the front. Good. From here, go ahead, release back down into a neutral spine. So standing nice and tall. We're gonna take our hands down to the ground. Actually, don't take your hands on the ground. We're gonna keep it balanced. So we're gonna put all of our weight into our left foot and we're gonna slowly find a lunge with the back foot. Coming into a lunge position, maybe placing your hands at heart center in front of your chest. Yes. And remember, this is the first time we're opening up our hip flexors this way. So take a little bit of time, bend into that front knee, make sure all 4 points of the front foot are on the ground. You're pressing through the back heel so the back leg is strong, right? Standing nice and tall. Maybe take an inhale, take your arms up to the ceiling. Good. And on your next exhale, go ahead, release your hands back down to frame that front foot. Good. Inhale, make your chest nice and proud. Exhale, step that back foot forward, fold. Good. Bend into your knees a little bit. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head up last. Big inhale, swoop your arms all the way up. Exhale, spread your fingers all the way down. Good, same thing. Put all your weight into your right leg as you slowly find a left leg back into a lunge. Maybe your hands are at heart center at first. Yes, good. From here, again, noticing your stance. So all 4 points of the front foot on the ground, really bending into that front knee. Test it out, see how far you can go. Pressing through the back heel, strong legs. And if you're ready to take it on, inhale, arms up, high lunge. Taking a couple of breaths here, feeling the front quad engaging. Good, for 5, 4, 3, and on your next exhale, go ahead, slowly release your hands down to frame that foot. Yes, beautiful. From here, we're gonna press back into our downward dog again. Pressing one heel down to the ground and the other. Breathe. Good.